I know you've been asking for it. I know the riddles are one of your faves. So, I came up with 33 more to try and stump you. Because the last 44 that I handed you, you got every single one right. I got none of them right. I was flabbergasted. If you forgot how this works, this is how it goes down. I will ask you the riddle in the form of a question, and then I will repeat the question a few times so you can soak it in and really ponder it. I'm rooting for you. Are you ready? You have your riddle face on? I can see it. I could recognize that riddle face anywhere. I could pick it out of a lineup. Alright, so as you know, I just like to go for it, so let's begin. Ready? Okay. How can a girl go 25 days? 25. That's right. 25 days without sleep. How can a girl go 25 days without any sleep? How can a girl go 25 days without sleep? Can you tell me? 25 days. She's not sleeping a wink. How? You ready for the answer? Alright. She only sleeps at night. She can go 25 days without sleep because she only sleeps at night. Did I trick you? Were you tricked, bamboozled, hoodwinked? No? Well, I would say it's amateur hour, but we're gonna keep it a little amateur just for this next one, alright? This is from the last session, so let's see if you remember it. Just to ease you in, make you feel nice and comfortable before it starts to puzzle your brain. Okay, ready? Easy peasy. What will you actually find at the end of every rainbow? What will you actually find at the end of every rainbow? What will you actually find at the end of every rainbow? Lucky Charms. The end of every rainbow. Yeah, you remember, don't you? You remember. The letter W. The letter W. W. That's right, very good. Very good. W. Very nice. Alright, we're gonna up the ante now, okay? Here we go. If it takes 8 men, 8 men, 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men? If it takes 8 men, 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men? If it takes 8 men, 10 hours to build a wall, how long would it take 4 men? It takes 8 men, 10 hours. How long would it take 4 men? Would it take 4 men? It's a no-brainer, right? It would take them no time because the wall is already built. It would take those men no time because the wall is already built. That is the answer. The 8 men already built that wall, so the 4 men have nothing to build. Did you get that one right? Or were you caught off guard? It is a tricky one. Tricky. You're ready to roll into the next one. Okay, here is the next one. Next up. What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? What word would you use to describe a man who does not have all his fingers on one hand? Are you ready for the answer? You need a little more time. Just a little more time. I know it's easy to just come up with a funny nickname, but the answer is normal, because people usually have only half their fingers on one hand. They don't have all their fingers on one hand. That would be tremendous. 10 fingers on one hand. Did you get it right? Did you get it right, or did you just come up with a name to call him? Charles. Just kidding. You did get it right? Dang. You're getting them all right. You should enter a competition. Seriously. Take home the gold. Take home the gold. Take home the gold. Okay. The next riddle. The next riddle is, what breaks and never falls? And what falls and never breaks? Next riddle. What breaks and never falls? And what falls and never breaks? What breaks and never falls? What breaks and never falls? And what falls and never breaks? What breaks and never falls? And what falls and never breaks? What breaks and never falls? What falls and never breaks? Breaks and never falls and never breaks. Breaks and never falls and never breaks. Do you have it? Do you know the answer? Do you know it? The answer is day breaks and night falls. Day breaks and night falls. Day breaks and night falls. Did you get it? Let's go into the next one. We're going to Uncle Bill's farm, okay? Uncle Bill's farm had a terrible storm, actually, and all but 7 of the sheep were killed. Tragic. Uncle Bill's farm had a terrible storm, and all but 7 sheep were killed. That's a severe storm. The question, though, is how many sheep are still alive? How many sheep are still alive? How many sheep are still alive on Uncle Bill's farm? Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill. Uncle Bill. How many sheep does Uncle Bill still have? Uncle Bill. The answer is 7. 7 sheep are still alive. Did you get that one? Or were you tricked? Did you get it, or were you tricked? Did I trick you? What are two things? Two things. What are two things that you can never, ever eat for breakfast? What are two things that you can never eat for breakfast? What are two things that you can never eat for breakfast? Two of them that you can never eat for breakfast. What are two things that you can never eat for breakfast? Two things. You can't. Two things you can't eat for breakfast. Two things. Two things. Two things you can't eat for breakfast. Do you have it? You have food allergies. Well, the answer to the riddle, the answer to the riddle is lunch and dinner. Lunch and dinner are two things that you can never eat for breakfast. Lunch and dinner are two things that you can never eat for breakfast. Did that one trick you? Hey. Did it? Where are you? 7 for 7. Let's see if you can go 8 for 8 with our 8th riddle, alright? Everyone in the world needs it, but they usually give it without taking it. Everyone in the world needs it, but they usually give it without taking it. Taking it. What is it? 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 The answer is advice. Everyone in the world needs it. They usually give it without taking it. Advice. Everyone in the world needs it. And they usually give it without taking it. Advice. Did you get that one? Did you get it? Did you have a more clever answer? Clever. Very good. For our next one. For our next one. What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time? What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time? What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time? What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time? What do you call a woman who knows where her husband is all the time? The answer is a widow. A widow is a woman who knows where her husband is all the time. A widow. I mean, because he's dead. Next up, our next riddle. What can be broken but never held. What can be broken, 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 but never held, held, held? What can be broken, 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 held, 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 held? What can be broken, 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 but never held, 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 held? Broken but never held. The answer is a promise. A promise can be broken but never held. A promise can be broken but never held. How do you like that one? You like it a lot. You got a little tricked. Okay. Now, what do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? What do you sit on, sleep on, and brush your teeth with? Brush your teeth with. Tell me. What are you sitting on? What are you sleeping on? What are you brushing those teeth with? Are you ready for the answer? You have it. You got this. The answer. What do you sit on? A chair. What do you sleep on? A bed. What do you brush your teeth with? A toothbrush. Were you bamboozled? Were you tricked? Were you fooled? Were you fooled? Did that fool you? Was it just too obvious? Was it too obvious? Was it too obvious? Was it too obvious? You thought surely it couldn't be that obvious. Or you got it right. Just bring us into the next one, okay? How do you make the number 1 disappear? Phew. How do you make the number 1 disappear? 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 The answer. Ready? You make the number 1 disappear by just adding a G, and it's gone. Duh, right? 1 G disappears. Gone. Did I trick you? Trick you? Ready? What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? It's a dictionary. How could a word be spelled incorrectly? That doesn't make any sense. So then, what word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? Incorrectly. answer is incorrectly, is the word that is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary. Incorrectly, incorrectly, incorrectly. Were you tricked? Here's another one. I still didn't get right. Ready? What can run but not walk? Run but not walk. What can run but not walk? What can run but not walk? What can run but not walk? Run but not walk. Run but not walk. Run but not walk. You have it. You've got the answer. The answer is raindrops. Raindrops. Raindrops can run but not walk. Raindrops can run but not walk. Raindrops can run but not walk. Raindrops. Running raindrops. But not walking. Did I get ya? 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 Here we go, okay. Next one. How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? How many times? How many times? Were you good at math? Were you a mathematician? How many times can you subtract 10 from 100? Seems pretty clear as day to me. How many times though? Subtract 10 from 100. The answer is once. The next time that you would be subtracting, it would be 10 from 90. So only one time can you subtract 10 from 100, because the next time you would be subtracting 10 from 90. So you could only subtract 10 from 100 once. I had very poor grades in math, so don't come to me if you want to dissect that riddle. Go talk to your math teacher. Now, if the vice president were to die, who is supposed to be president? If the vice president were to die, who's supposed to be president? If the vice president were to die, who's supposed to be president? Who's supposed to be president? But who would it be? Who would it be? The answer, if the vice president is to die, who would be president is the president would be the president, because the president is still alive. So, did I get you there? Alright. Now, what gets sharper the more that you use it? What gets sharper the more that you use it? A knife? No, definitely not. Sharper the more that you use it. What gets sharper the more that you use it? Sharper. The answer is your brain. Your brain gets sharper the more that you use it. Your brain. That's why brain rot is so disastrous, because you're supposed to use that brain and sharpen it, not let it decay. Don't let it decay. Don't let your brain decay. Intelligence is hot. Intelligence is sexy. Intelligence is everything. But you know that because you're the master at riddles. Okay, our 19th riddle. the maximum number of times a single page of newspaper can be folded in half by hand? What is the maximum number of times a single page of newspaper can be folded in half by hand? What is the maximum number of times a single page of newspaper could be folded in half by hand? Single page of newspaper folded in half by hand. Maximum number of times. Do you have the answer? So Floonzy, come on, Floonzy, what do you take me for, a fool? What do you take me for, a fool, Floonzy? Yes, the answer is once. Once is the maximum number of times a newspaper can be folded in half by hand. Duh, Floonzy. Okay, well, how about this? How about this then? A truck driver is going down a one-way street the wrong way and passes at least 10 cops. At least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? A truck driver going down a one-way street, the wrong way, passes at least 10 cops. Why is he not caught? Are the cops asleep on the job? Why is he not caught? Why? The answer is because he wasn't driving. He was walking on the sidewalk. The truck driver wasn't driving. He was walking on the sidewalk. Did I get you? Or did I not get you? I didn't trick you. You're clever. You should teach a class, honestly. You should teach a class, a master class, because that's trending. Right. Well then, the next one. What bird can lift the most weight? 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 What bird is a weightlifter? Which one can lift the most weight? Which bird? The answer is a crane. A crane can lift the most weight. Was that hokey pokey? Alright, well, how about number 22? Our 22nd riddle here is: the more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? The more you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? The more you leave behind. What am I? The more you take, the more you leave behind. The more you take, the more you leave behind. The answer is footprints. The more footprints you take, the more footprints you leave behind. Did I get you? Footprints. You're so foolproof. I commend you. I'm still gonna keep trying though. So, how much dirt is there in a hole that is 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 4 feet wide? How much dirt is there in a hole that is 3 feet deep, 6 feet long, and 4 feet wide? How much dirt is in that hole? How much dirt is in that hole? How much dirt is in that hole? Again, I am not a mathematician. This is so puzzling for me, but it's a good thing that I was the one that sourced the answers, because the answer to that one is that that hole has no dirt, because a hole does not have any dirt inside. Yeah. You don't even need to know math for that one, because it ain't got no dirt in there. Here's another riddle, and it's a rainy one again, okay? What goes up as soon as the rain comes down? What goes up as soon as the rain comes down, comes down, comes down? Simple, 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 simple. I know I said it would get a little harder, and then it got a little easier. And yes, you are right, yes. I did not get you with that one, did I? It is an umbrella, 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 umbrella. An umbrella. The next riddle is turning me into a bit of a poet with a little rhyme scheme. Here we go. What runs but never walks? Murmurs but never talks? Has a bed but never sleeps? And has a mouth but never eats? Runs but never walks? Murmurs but never talks? Has a bed but never sleeps? Has a mouth but never eats? What could that be? What could that be? Murmurs, has a mouth, runs, has a bed. What could it be? The answer is a river. A river murmurs. A river runs. A river has a bed. And a river has a mouth. I love that one. That one's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That one is so beautiful to me. I think that's my favorite one. You liked it too. Good taste. You got good taste. Alright. Who is bigger? Mr. Bigger? Mrs. Bigger? Or their baby? Who is bigger? Mr. Bigger? Mrs. Bigger? Or their baby? Who is bigger? Mr. Bigger? Mrs. Bigger? Or their baby? Who's bigger? Who's bigger? Who's bigger? Mr. Bigger? Mrs. Bigger? The baby? Who's bigger there? Who's bigger? The answer is the baby. The baby, since he is a little bigger. The baby is a little bigger, little bigger, little bigger, little bigger, little bigger. Little tinkly right there. Did I stump you there? Did I get you? Never, because we're with the master. Alright. Riddle 27 coming right up for you. Riddle 27 coming right up for you. How many legs? How many legs? How many legs does an elephant have if you count his trunk as a leg? How many legs does an elephant have if you count his trunk? That's a trunk. As a leg. How many legs does an elephant have if you count his trunk as a leg? Trunk. How many legs does an elephant have if you count his trunk as a leg? The answer, because I'm not going to let you sit here dwelling on this one for too long. The answer is 4, because calling the elephant's trunk a leg does not make it a leg. Calling the elephant's trunk a leg still does not make it a leg. It doesn't matter, he only has 4 legs. Common sense. That one was tricky, huh? Tricky. Okay, what about this one? This one might be a no-brainer. I have teeth. I have teeth, but I can't eat. I have teeth, but I can't eat. What am I? If I have teeth, but I can't eat, what am I? answer is a comb. A comb has teeth, but can't eat. A comb has teeth, but can't eat. Were you tricked? Still no? Okay. How about this? How about this? How about this? I am an odd number. Take away one letter, and I become even. What number am I? I am an odd number. Take away one letter, and I become even. What am I? What number am I? What number am I? I'm an odd number. I am an odd number. But if you take away one letter, then I become even. I become even. What am I? 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 The answer, you got it so fast. The answer is 7. Because if you take away the S, it becomes even. Odd number 7, take away the S, becomes even. Okay. What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? Tree. What kind of tree can you carry in your hand? The answer is palm. A palm tree. Got it? Palm. A palm tree. Did I get ya? I know I didn't. I think I will with this one though, because if Mr. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard, who owns the egg? If Mr. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard, who owns that egg? Mr. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard. Who owns the egg? Who owns it? Mr. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard. Who owns it? Who owns it? Mr. Smith's peacock lays an egg in Mr. Jones' yard. Who owns the egg? Who owns the egg? The answer, are you ready? The answer is, I don't know if you knew this, but peacocks don't actually lay eggs. Peacocks don't actually lay eggs. I believe it's the peahens. I could be wrong on that part, but the peacocks for sure don't lay eggs, so did I get ya? Probably. You probably knew that peacocks don't lay eggs. I could see that happening for sure. I cannot fool you at all, can I? I can just not fool you at all. So second to last riddle then, let's see. The more of this there is, the less that you see. That's the riddle. The more of this that there is, the less that you see. The more of this that there is, the less that you see. What is it? The more of this there is, the less you see. The more of this there is, the less you see. The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? The more of this there is, the less you see. What is it? The more of this there is, the less you see. The answer is darkness. The more darkness there is, the less you see. Makes sense, right? But did I get you? Did I get you? Are you 32 or 32? Here's the last one, ready? The last one, the last one, the last riddle. I wave, even if you don't say hello. I wave, even if you don't say hello. I wave, even if you don't say hello. So what am I? What am I? If I wave, even if you don't say hello. If I'm waving, even if you don't say hello. What? What am I? What am I? I'm waving, even if you don't say hello. The answer is a flag, a flag, a flag, a flag, flag. A flag waves, even if you don't say hello. That flag is always waving. So, were you stumped? Were they easy? Easier than the last one? Does the riddle master reign? I'm sure you do. I'm sure the riddle master reigns. I am sure the riddle master reigns. Some of these riddles did remind me of kind of Three Stooges. Ba-dum-bum-tsh type of a vibe. Ba-dum-bum-tsh, ba-dum-bum-tsh. Just a little hokey, but I still think they were fun, so I hope you enjoyed them. You seemed like you were having a great time. Let me know which ones confounded you the most. Leave a comment, leave a like, definitely subscribe. Help this channel grow. Grow with me, grow with me, grow with me, grow with me, grow with me. It's so important and so helpful. So helpful. And if you haven't yet, please become a member. Please become a member. You get exclusive videos. You get the videos as soon as they're uploaded. You get a lot of perks. It helps me continue making these, so I really appreciate it. I love you.